Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video. Last time out we took a journey, well, the last two videos was a journey from Rome over to near Innsbruck. I think it was it Obstake maybe? In the Alps, where we were delivering some, was it tomatoes from Conserve Italia? That is what it was. I recorded this some time ago. Conserve Italia, yes, it was some, I can't remember whether they were fresh tomatoes or what, so straight off the vine, or perhaps they were still on the vine when we were delivering them. Certainly in a refrigerated trailer, but anyway, that is beside the point. In this video, since it is episode 101, thought I would return back to the UK. I did say I was looking at doing this in the last video. So I'm going to be taking a trailer from Liverpool up to Glasgow. Now, it isn't the highest payout, but that is because it is fairly short. Should be a single video. That is the plan anyway. So let's see what happens. And since I have not been to Glasgow, this is going to unlock some new things up in Scotland for me. So we'll start in Liverpool. We'll work our way up the M6, past Carlisle, past Dumfries, and up onto the A74, or A74M, whatever they call it, right the way up to Glasgow, and then take whatever roads they have actually built in into Glasgow. And let's see whether Promods have done anything over there. So make sure you stay tuned, and let's just get on with it. Engine started, and let's go starting fourth, shall we? There we go. Disengage parking brake. Still get confused about the whole why is the display not working, but also feel quite confident because I am back in the UK, and is that a Mark 1 Focus ST? Let's have a look at that. That does look like a Mark 1 Focus ST. That's very, very rare. Not going far, because it is right here where our destination is. Apparently that pedestrian did not want to come this way, and I feel like I've been here before, but this is just because they have a lot of these across the map. So let's go ahead and pick up, I would have picked up the BP one, but that's going to Galway, and that's not where I want to head. Unfortunately, it is going to have to be the Ineos one. Yes, this is all, yep, unfortunately it is just this one. Actually, I mean, I could take Neon. It is going to be less of a, less money, but no, none of those actually look nice. Okay, yes, I am now picking things on how nice they look. Right. Let's pick up our trailer. Now, last time I tried to pick up a trailer, I managed to reverse my truck in one go. So let's see if that is something that is going to be possible this time. Right. I doubt it, but I managed to... That thing going to Denmark looks really nice though. I would have taken that. I should have taken that. I doubt the pin's going to fit in here. Yep. Nope, that was... Okay, it was almost perfect. It was just slightly off. But let's go ahead and do that. Couple that up. Should we have a look outside? Alright. Where should we take a screenshot of this? find a decent location to take a screenshot. Perhaps just here. Let's try just here. Now I have been messing around with my settings, my graphic settings. I'm trying to figure a few things out, trying to work out what does and does not work well on my system. So actually, if I do that and then really bring the field of view back, that gives it a very interesting look. Actually, too fish-eyed for me. Too fish-eyed. There we go. A proper photo mode in this would be awesome. Really, really would. Let's do that like so. Bring that there, bring that back, bring that up like that, and that can be the thumbnail. There we go. Okay. Let's get on our journey. Now, the idea here is by the time we get to our destination, it should be the sun should just be setting. That's the theory anyway. Whether that's going to be the case, I do not know. But we are now underway, and it is back in the UK. So, back in the UK, I should know how to drive here without any issues. Although obviously these sorts of roundabouts still confuse me because they, as I've mentioned before, these do not work the way the majority of the roundabouts in the UK do work. However, that being said, whilst they do not work in the same manner, I have seen roundabouts that do work in this fashion. So there is one near my house that does do well that, and it is rather annoying. But there we go. Right, up to 60. Let's make use of all the gears as we join up for the M6 northbound. That's not the way. Okay. I think it's all the way across I want to go. That's more like it, yes, all the way across. M6 towards Preston. That will do. Okay. Promods, how you make junctions look awesome. Again, for those people who may not use Promods, I highly recommend it. Like, very much so. Right, let's keep on this way. Right, we're not going to Southport, that's for sure. Just need to be aware of that lorry, but we should be clear of them. Now, normally this would be a much, of course in real life, this is a much longer run-up, but there's very little that can be done, unfortunately. Right, and we shall just continue at 60 miles per hour. Right the way up the M6. Now there may be points here where we go back to standard Euro Truck Simulator, and then it brings it down to 50, for example. Trying to keep my momentum here. Very much trying to keep my momentum. And also, I do need to put some of those realistic traffic density mods back in. But there we go. Hopefully everybody is having a lovely Thursday or Friday whenever this is coming out. So I know it comes out towards the end of the week. I just do not quite know when. Right, this is not a 50, that's for sure. Also, we do not have those kind of cars. But this is certainly not an area... Again, this is something that does need to be fixed. I would very much like to... and I keep mentioning this, I would very much like to have just a UK map. But the problem is building it, and the time to build it, and the efforts required, and I would do it myself, but where would I find the team? It's certainly not something I could do as a one-man project at this point in time. Certainly, you know, reusing some of these assets would be fairly simple. Birch trees and the like, not a problem. Grass and all of that, not a problem. Road textures, I could always make British road textures, again not a problem. It's a matter of laying the roads down, that is the problem. But I think it would be awesome, because if you think about it, it makes perfect sense to be running with just British, or just on the British Isles. It's an island. It makes perfect sense. There's no way off the island. There's no bridge that links to somewhere that's going to be much, much, much bigger. You just build the roads around the island. Now the only thing is that what kind of roads do you end up building? Kendall Sedberg. We are going way past there. As I've mentioned before, in real life I have stopped at, I think, that service station. It doesn't look quite like that, but there is a Kendall Services, and it's a lovely view from on top of the hill, and you just look back down the M6, and you can see the M6 South in the distance, just looking very, very, very nice. Scenery in this area is fantastic. It's popping a little bit on the retarder there. Good. There we go. And I have to say, if you do visit the UK, this area is one to definitely visit. Yes, London is lovely, lots of tourist attractions and all of that kind of stuff, but the Great Lakes is something else. The Great Lakes? The Lakes is something else. The Great Lakes, you could not visit the Great Lakes in the UK. No. The Lakes area is something else, and that's this area here. So we're looking at north of the Pennines. This is the Lake District. So you've got Peak District, Pennines, this is Lake District, all the Dales and all of that, and yeah, you've got a bunch of lakes, including Windermere, which is lovely. And then of course you're only a few miles away from Scotland in doing so. I think I'm doing really well on the drive here at the moment. Again, it just feels it feels a lot more natural driving it on a British road. Glasgow and Edinburgh straight, that is what I'm after. Do I do a Glaswegian accent or just a generic Scottish accent? Is that something I should be doing? Probably not, but probably going to end up doing it anyway. I did it in Gran Turismo, and surprisingly nobody made a single comment on it at all. It wasn't a very good accent, but it was an accent nonetheless. I'm not going to go. This van's going really slow. Like, I'm doing 60. I'm overtaking him quite easily. So I don't know what he's doing. No, I cannot do. I can do a Scottish accent, but I need to listen to the accents for a short period of time first, and then I can do the accent. No, this is all wrong. This is all wrong. I believe I've disabled speed cameras. Let's find out, shall we? Doing 60 and a 50 because this should be a 60, and speed cameras are disabled. There we go. All I have to do is listen to somebody speaking in a Scottish accent and then I'll be fine. There's supposed to be phrases that you can say that would get you to be speaking in such an accent. I do not know any phrases that would do such a thing for me, unfortunately. So I tend not to be able to do that. I have to think of anybody I've heard speaking in a Scottish accent. David Tennant, Karen Gillan, who else would be Scottish accent that I've heard? I can think of those two off the top of my head. Peter Capaldi. Obviously, as you can see, I have, or as you can hear, I have watched Doctor Who. Yes, Peter Capaldi. What is her name? Dame Maggie Smith. Yes, in Harry Potter. Not that I've seen all of the Harry Potter films. I have not seen all of the Harry Potter films. Why have I got... That's it. Beams on. But I do remember the accent. And especially when I have seen the clip of... That's a nice Jaguar. One of the best Jaguars ever made. That's an XJ Sovereign right there. So it looks like one of his lights... It looks like that Jaguar has a tail light out. Like his offside tail light is... Yes, he has an offside tail light out. That's new. Unless that's a bug, he clearly has an offside tail light out. Well, here we go. Welcome to Scotland. So apparently it doesn't tell me when I move from Italy to Austria, but it does tell me when I move from England to Scotland. And now we're on new roads. So this was the A75 junction where I caught the ferry, I think. And this is now the M74 or A74M. That's probably the right term. So this used to be an A road, I believe. Yeah, this used to be an A road, the A74, and then it was upgraded to motorway status. And in being upgraded to motorway status, they did not continue with the M6. So I'm surprised they didn't just rename this M6 and run it all the way up. And it isn't like that. That is something that has never happened before, because it has. It has happened before. We have had the M10 that was renamed. So the M10 was completely renamed to the A414, I think. That would be near Hemel Hempstead, down south near London. So there used to be an M10 motorway, and that got completely renamed. So yes, as I said, it is not as though it is unheard of, but apparently they did not want to continue the M6 all the way up here, which doesn't make any sense. I understand, yes, you moved to Scotland, but the A1 continues all the way up, goes all the way from where does the A1 start? Bishopsgate? And goes in London and goes all the way up to Edinburgh, 157 junctions, I believe. So yes, I'm not sure what the idea was behind that. As I said, we should be here as the sun is setting, and we are not too far away. I will say the sunset time is about correct. It's about 15 minutes out, I think. But it is about right, so well done. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, so I'm just everybody's slowing down quite a bit. There is a bit of traffic here now. Now this is a little bit more like it, complete with a British gas van. That's also more like a service station, what I'm seeing here. Should I have picked up petrol, filled up petrol there? Old Golf Mark 3, you hardly see those. Aha! This is where I want to be. Since I'm at the junction marker, I will leave my indicator on. I'm pretty sure this is not what the junction's like, but we're going towards Kilmarnock, Prestwick Airport? Prestwick? No, it's Prestwick, isn't it? I'm not entirely sure on that, but Prestwick, maybe. Prestwick Airport. I do not think it is, because normally the W in that is silent, so it should be Prestwick Airport, not Prestwick. And Kilmarnock, it's all Glasgow area. Now I could have continued up and taken the next junction. That would have also taken me, that would be on the other side of Glasgow. However, what I'm thinking is that if I take this into Glasgow, then out of Glasgow, if I do decide to take something out of Glasgow, I'll come back the other way. That's the plan anyway. Also need to add a little bit more weighting to my steering, I think. There we go. Oh. Not sure why they hit the brakes so hard there. But yes, my destination is on the left. Not too bad at all. In we go. Now, where am I parking it? Right there. Easily done. Let's try a normal side, because I've been in Europe. I've been trying to do it the opposite way, as you would if you were driving a European style truck. But let's try this way. I doubt this is going to work, but because I've not done this in a long time, just turning it straight in like this. Let's take a look where we are. Yep, that's good. Actually, this is sort of working. I say sort of working, we've gone way over where we need to go. Yeah, see, that's the problem. I was almost there. Almost. All I need to do is turn myself back. There we go. And then just let it back itself in. All the way, nice and gently. And isn't it nice when head tracking works exactly as you want it to? Just follow the rear wheels in. I say follow the rear wheels in, as I do not. I meant to follow the rear wheels in, as I said I was going to, but not quite what I did. There we go, follow the rear wheels in. And job done. Awesome. Straighten up the wheel. Switch off the hazards. Switch off the engine. And get rid of... unhitch the trailer. Unfortunately, still not level 20. I need to get to level 20. Let's find out what is being offered here. Do you have something being offered to go all the way to Swansea? Well, apparently it doesn't want to click anything here, so I'll do that again. And then if we could go down to Swansea, because we've done all these roads before though, that's the problem. Why is it doing this now? That's not somewhere I want to go. That is not somewhere I want to go. So I've got that as an option. Diesel to Carlisle, nice and simple. And we could do a night's run to Carlisle. Unlock Carlisle for us. Yeah, so we go back, do a night run to Carlisle, unlock Carlisle. That might actually give me the experience for... Right, what kind of experience? Where's my experience? What am I looking for? I need another 290 experience. So we want 290. What did we just get today? 633 is what we got. So we want half of that. And is the Carlisle job something where it would count as about half? It might give us just about enough. Just about. That's... Oh wait, now in Glasgow there's a lot more available. Never mind. Okay. Is there anything that is going to be going... Well, I could just sleep and then take... I wanted to take something... That is what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a run all the way down to London. But, why does this keep messing up? Let's go to Swansea, Belfast, now Sheffield. Concrete cones. That looks incredibly interesting. That's not something I've ever taken before. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a look in Glasgow, find somewhere to rest. There we go. I'm just going to go over there and rest. Then, come the morning, I will start the next video, and in the next video we will see where we can go. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe to the channel for more videos on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Leave a comment in the comments box below, letting me know what you think. Don't forget to support me on Patreon if you can do so at www.patreon.com/ECGadget. Your support would be massively appreciated. It would really, really help me out. And also, what was I going to say? Also, you can find me on social media at ECGadget LP for both Twitter and Instagram. That is all from me. and I'll see you next time in Euro Truck Simulator 2.